Hi guys, welcome to this very quick, very special episode of CCcast. We're doing this because we are here to talk about the recent Fine Brothers React scandal, or as we've lovingly dubbed, Finegate.
Hashtag Finegate.
Hashtag Finegate indeed. So pretty much, as we are content creators, there's no way we were not going to talk about this. We couldn't wait until Thursday, our usual recording day. Friday's when we usually release, Thursday's when we record. We couldn't wait that long, so that's why we're giving this episode out to you now. So let's talk about this thing. Ooh.
Some background.
Okay, do you guys mind if I
Taylor,
take
by
a
all
bit
means.
Alright, first and foremost, sorry for the lack of video. I'm not particularly feeling too great today, so fortunately you don't get to see my lovely faces, but Thursday everything should be back to normal. Alright, so just a few days ago, the Fine Bros came out with a video explaining a new concept of theirs called React World.
Now, for those who, before we continue, for those who don't know who the Fine Brothers are, might be watching this video wondering who are these guys.
True.
Fine Brothers have pretty much are considered, at least among YouTube, and this is maybe...
They're old school. The Fine Brothers
They're considered to be like the OG React, people who started like pretty much making React videos popularized.
It's not even React videos. They're like, there's kind of the titans of YouTube that started like the initial wave of being popular, you know, like Shane Dawson, Smosh, PewDiePie.
So these
Fine
guys
Bros were like among them.
These guys have been around for a long time.
Yeah, these guys are old school.
And if you're talking about React videos, what we pretty much mean, if you've gone on YouTube and you've seen old people react to X, kids react to Y, YouTubers react to Z, the Fine Brothers are the ones who make those types of videos. And what they try to do with their React world was to create, for lack of better phrasing, they were trying to trademark the term React and also the format React, and pretty much say, if you want to make a React video the same way we make a React video, which is, in general, incredibly broad explanation of a React video. Like, if I wanted to make a React video, I could just sit here in front of my camera, put the video on in the corner of my monitor, and just talk as the video is playing, and that's a React video. Does that fall under the format of a Fine Brothers React video? Well, to some people, to the Fine Brothers, they could say, yes, that falls under our format. What you have to do now is you have to sign up for a license and give us a percentage of your revenue.
The thing, to be fair, and the percentage is 30%, just to clarify. It's 30% of the revenue. But to be fair, they, in turn, do give you advice. They give you structure. From what it sounds like, they had some kind of website or something on the rise where it would highlight, you know, certain React videos of the week to boost your channel. And you know what? In general, that's a good idea to create a community, but it's just the way they went about it. 30% is also a very high number when YouTube
30-70 isn't exactly a fair deal, especially when
YouTube isn't a lot of money. You know, it's and that's something that I want to bring up in just a few minutes, but it's unfortunate because I think the Fine Bros were looking at this as like kind of, hey, I want to help out these people by creating this system, but I also think that this idea was ultimately born in greed.
I definitely agree. It was possibly born in greed because...
I mean, they've been trying to do this since July. I mean, there is a patent out there. They do have the patent filing out there where they have tried to file or patent the trademark of React. They've been trying to do this since July, so this has been in the works for a while. It's just coming to light now.
It's like when Sony tried to trademark Let's Play. Like, why would you try to trademark React video? Like, it's such an arbitrary phrase, and I don't understand where they thought that was a good move.
Which in turn brings us to what we want to talk about today, is the fact that they were trying to do it and the massive, and I do mean massive,
I don't mean when I say, and I've
PR
seen,
scandal this turned into. Holy shit!
I think scandal is too kind of a word for what this turned into, because I've seen a good couple of YouTube internet fallouts after something that's happened like this, and this is probably the worst I've seen it. I have never seen a reaction this bad.
Now the thing is that in one of the initially they came out with a reaction video to explain themselves. A reaction video to the backlash to the announcement video. And they say that their intentions are pure, and that they're not trying to basically control and police the idea of reaction videos.
Yeah, they said in that.
But if you look at their history, like on September 19th in 2014, Ellen had a video entitled "Ellen Introduces Kids to Technology of Yesterday," and the Fine Bros felt that this was infringing on their reaction formula, whatever the hell that is. I didn't understand.
I think if I'm thinking right, it's more specifically the whole kids react to like the Game Boy or something. That video, which I know is one of their more popular ones.
But there was like a whole bunch of other old school technology involved. But they asked their followers to basically harass Ellen over this misuse of their intellectual property, and it's like, what are you even talking about? Reaction videos have been around since the 80s with Beavis and Butthead. You have no quarter to stand on, guys.
Yeah, they really have no quarter to stand on. This is them. Now, there's a couple ways you can take this. One, they actually had a legit good idea that would benefit the internet as a whole, possibly, in this avenue at least. That's one possibility. Maybe they did have good intentions, and they just expressed it in the most poor way possible. Or they're massive egotists who want all the money and say, you know what, we're kind of getting lazy, we're kind of running out of Now, this is me purely speculating. I could be dead wrong on this, and if I'm being slanderous toward the Fine Brothers, I do apologize for my statements, but they have to be said. They could potentially also be getting lazy and like, you know what, we're kind of running out of ideas on React videos. We have a good system going. We make a lot of good money. I got an idea. Why don't we have other people make React videos and just in turn take a small portion of the money they make from their videos and feed into our system to keep us living?
Now,
that's just my speculation. I could be totally wrong, and if that sounds slanderous to the Fine Brothers,
now I'm gonna bring something up here, and I wanted to pretty much say this. This has been on my mind since we've started talking about this, which has been long. But my theory is this: if you're going to monetize and popularize on people's videos, as well as essentially take away a good part of essentially what YouTube has on their channel these days, on their entire website,
right? And
isn't that essentially taking away what part of being a content creator is to begin with?
It definitely does. It definitely does take away what it means to be a content creator, because everyone, we advocate, this podcast, this show advocates content creators. We love people creating content, telling stories, talking about things they love within
reacting
videos
they love.
Reacting to things that they love, and like we've been saying, YouTube's monetization system is not a get-rich-quick scheme. These guys put it, I will respect the Fine Bros for the fact that they put in a massive amount of effort to keep their viewership high, their views high, and the monetization high. For example, our channel, I'm going to be real with here, we've been up for about a month, and we average between 30 views an episode. Our average is about 30 views an episode.
The highest was the last one.
The highest was the last one where we interviewed Pico, and you should definitely check that out. The link will be in the description below. But besides that, in total, we monetize all our videos because, we like having money. We do this for fun mostly. But at the end, we're also like, you know what, we could also make a decent, just cheap change on the side as well, just as a side hobby. In total, we've made 3 cents on all our videos. We've put up 6 videos, and in total, we have made 3 cents. What the Fine Brothers are saying is taking 30% of that 3 cents.
which is unfair to a lot of us. It's unfair to us who are trying. Don't get me wrong. We all respected the Fine Brothers. We love their videos. We're like, hey, great, you're taking.
I don't, but that's just me.
I mean, I thought they were pretty entertaining. My personal opinion. I've always thought they were entertaining, but it's like you're taking away all of this money here, and you're taking away what people earn so few to begin with, and capitalizing on that, which isn't fair to some.
Well, here's the problem. And this is the thing that I wanted to bring up earlier when I was talking about how it's hard to make money on YouTube. There comes a point where, in the beginning, when YouTube first started, and you had early Fine Bros, and like I said earlier, Shane Dawson and early PewDiePie, there wasn't a lot of competition on here. There was just the definitive few that everybody loved. And, they were popular, and you could see that they were making enough to get by, and most of them had side jobs. And then it was like one day everybody woke up, and it was like, wait, what the fuck? These people have millions of followers. Why aren't they making millions of dollars? And they started getting popular, and they started getting endorsements, and they started getting brand deals. And it was kind of like slowly and surely this homegrown community that was really kind of created and molded by consumers was being invaded by corporations. And now I feel like, in a weird way, this might be a step in the evolution of YouTube, because in a way, for it to be successful, for people to be able to live off of it, and for it to be as equally monetarily satisfying as it is to the creator as it is to the consumers, like, there has to be money coming from somewhere. And a lot of people, put ad block on, so they're not even willing to watch ads for half of these people that they watch 24/7 half the time.
Which stops people from making money. On myself included, I have ad block on my computer, on my browser, and some...
yeah, why do you think we make 3 cents? Because everybody has ad block on.
So...
So in a way, corporations have to come in, so you can't... The more I think about it, the more I can't blame the Fine Bros entirely for what they were trying to do, because in a weird way, it seems like the natural progression to somehow incorporate something.
But
they went about it the wrong way.
A, they went about it the wrong way. B, the internet is a bunch of salty motherfuckers.
Well, I wouldn't even
We
say
are all
that.
salty. There is much salt on the internet. However,
but Brian, that had nothing. Everything, all the anger was completely 100% justifiable.
I agree. I completely agree.
So there was no saltiness here.
There's no way.
Now the Fine Brothers have recently done several things. If you try to go on YouTube and try and find you can find it through various channels. But if you go to their channel themselves and try to find the announcement video for React World, it's been taken down. That video is not up on their channel anymore.
Of course, because they realized what a disaster it was.
On top of that, the Fine Brothers have also released a statement saying,
if I may read that one.
Saying the following, and John, would you be so kind as to quote it for us?
All right, so this was released on Medium, which is an actual site from the Fine Brothers, but I'm reading this from Kotaku. Kotaku is the one that I saw first reported to, so I'm reading it from them, so I'm giving it to Kotaku. It says, "Hello, we're here to apologize. We realize we built a system that could easily be used for wrong. We are fixing that. The reality that trademarks like these could be used to theoretically give companies, including ours, the power to police and control online videos of valid concern." Theoretically, I'm going to get into that theoretically bit in a couple moments.
Jesus.
I'm going to get into that in a couple moments.
Oh my God.
And though we can assert our intentions are pure, there's no way to prove them. We have decided to do the following. 1. Rescind all our React trademarks and applications, which would include, I'm reading the asterisk, this includes React, Kids React, Elders React, Lyric Breakdown, etc. Please note, it takes a while for the database to update, but necessary paperwork has been filed. 2. Discontinue the React World program. And 3. Release all past Content ID claims. Now, Content ID is YouTube's copyright system that automatically flags content that looks or sounds like copyrighted content. This mostly flags video that are directly uploads of our video, which is what the system is built for. But if you know a video that has been claimed or removed incorrectly, please email us with false claim in the subject line.
I really want to see in numbers how many false claims they get.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So the concerns people have about React World are understandable, and that people see a link between that and our past video takedowns. but those are mistakes from an earlier time. It makes perfect sense for people to distrust our motives here. We are confident that our actions will speak louder than these words moving forward. This has been a hard week. Our plan is to keep making great content with the help of our amazing staff. Thank you for your time and hearing us out. Let's go over this.
So
Okay.
yeah, I can you guys smell the bullshit in this
Theoretically,
statement?
bullshit. What? Like,
Theoretically,
I'm sorry.
that's not
According-
theoretically.
like-
That's actually what's happening.
Like, there is no theoretical about it. That's exactly what they were trying to do. They were trying to police and control the online video distribution of videos with the word react to it, and even that followed their format. And what format? Like, where is format concerned when you're literally sitting there watching a video and then making faces to it?
And this
Yeah.
whole part where it says,
Like,
and though we can assert our
there is no
intentions
format
are
to that.
pure, and this whole part where they say, and though we can assert our intentions are pure, there's no way to prove them. There's purity behind us?
There's no.
There's
No.
not.
No,
There's not at all.
and
What ends up happening is your pure intentions, while you may have thought you had pure intentions, what ends up happening is that you're essentially asserting dominance over a format of video that most people could probably do.
Here's the problem with the word. Here's the thing. It sounds like almost that they could never ever have pure intentions with this kind of thing. But I'm going to give them kind of the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
I feel like if they truly did have pure intentions, this would have never have happened, because they would have, while they were doing this, they would have looked back, would have realized their abhorrent behavior, would have rectified all of it beforehand, then come out with this. Instead of, because now we're yelling at them, it took them that to realize, like, oh my god, we fucked up in the past. That makes me think that at this moment of time, yes, their intentions were not even close to fucking pure, because they couldn't even see their past mistakes. But I think in the future, now that they see, they have the opportunity to learn from this and to go back to the original Fine Bros way. Because in the beginning, you know what, I feel like they really embraced the values, and I just feel the money got to their head, and the fame and the fortune.
which is a common vice for people at that level of tier. Now, as a result of this React World announcement, several things has happened. At the time of the announcement, the Fine Brothers had approximately 20 million subscribers on their YouTube channel.
Oh, Jesus, that's how much it was?
20 million, approximately, according to an article I have from Variety. They have at the time, on January 26th, when the article was posted, they had approximately 20 million subscribers.
Oh
on
my
their YouTube
god. Now,
As
can I
of
give the
thi-
number?
As of this minute of this
Yeah.
recording,
We're looking
is-
at the live thing.
it is currently at 13,737,368 and dropping.
Oh, no, mine's going down to 13,737,348.
I'm currently at 349. Like we said, guys, as of this recording, the Fine Brothers subscribers are dropping ridiculously. The recovery effort these guys have to pull to get their numbers back to what they used to be is astronomical. This is, for lack of a better term, a PR, public relations nightmare for them. There is even a hashtag on Twitter, hashtag unsubfinebrothers, trending on Twitter. That is how bad of a situation the Fine Brothers
And
are
not
in.
Well,
only-
wait. You want to hear the most ironic thing about this entire situation?
Yeah.
You know a quote when I think it's Ben, I don't know the difference between the two, but I think it's Benny. And he's like, he gets really upset and he's talking about, like, you wouldn't stand for it if you saw somebody else stealing somebody's format or their ideas. You know that part in the original video?
Yeah.
There's a post on Reddit, and I'll put the thread in the description of this video, where apparently the outro song was done by Kevin MacLeod, and it's called New Friendly, and apparently they didn't put that in the description. And that was
Oh.
the outro music. And it took for that Reddit thread to happen, and somebody had to contact the musician for them to put at the end of the video description that they got it off the website, and even then he wasn't fully credited.
Ooh. 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 There. Now, I want to say this.
Unfortunately,
The internet's
I
reaction
saw
to
it
this.
myself, so I have visual verification that that is real and that actually is what occurred. Unfortunately, the video is down and there's no way to verify that besides me saying in a Reddit post that, hey, this happened.
Yeah, and
The internet's reaction to this has been simultaneously jaw-dropping and kind of hilarious at the same time. I say hilarious because, as Brian said, the internet tends to get salty, and I think the saltiest comment I read was, "Way to hit 13 million. Been here since 14 million."
that is salty.
Yeesh.
Well,
Like
the thing is that YouTubers lately have been flaming out, and every time like the internet just kind of brings the reaction home, and it's great. Like there was Nicole Arbor with her Dear Fat People a few months ago.
That and the whole Matthew Santor.
Yeah, and now there's the domestic
story.
abuse scandal going on with that. Like, I don't understand what these YouTubers are doing. It's almost like we have a mini Hollywood going on, and they're kind of like these YouTubers are kind of hitting like their late teens, and they're going through like their Lindsay Lohan stages. That's what it seems like, because you have the Sandpeppers now that are coming out of the woodwork, and there's like all these scandals happening.
Yeah, guys, there's so much information you can find out about this story, but I think we've discussed enough of it on our end, and you can check out our regular episode come Friday this week, where we'll have other stories to discuss, and we'll definitely be talking more about this. If you want to talk to us about it, put your comments in the comment section below, tweet at us at CCcast, at Brian Bernardi, at Aguamantius, at John, what's your new Twitter handle? Because you just changed it.
Mine just changed. Mine is now JMScott193. I'm going to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, and like I said, guys, if you want, like I said, the original announcement of a React World video is gone, but you can find it on YouTube through various sources, like other people reacting to the video and giving their opinions.
Brian.
What's up?
JMScott193. Just want to double check that.
JMScott193 is John's new Twitter channel. It's no longer FilmFan108. So until Friday, guys, we will see you then. And remember, content is king. God help us all.